zone to you. Happy time zone. Time zone appropriate greeting, as I occasionally like to say. Alright, let's have a look. Does it look like we have things happening on Twitch and YouTube? It looks like we do. Let's just double check that things are coming through where they're meant to be. Looks like we might have a first on Twitch. Maybe that was from Boo Man Ice Cream. Well done. All right, let's get some music going on the YouTube, well, on the background side of things, I should say, and we'll just wait on the YouTube stream to come up on the. Yep, it's come up on the Discord side of things, so looking good. All right, so we are, of course, listening to Too High to Die by Apollo Music. And let's do a publish on that one so that we got one channel automatically getting its notifications. And we'll just get some self-promo out there. All right. So we're in the Skyflat world today. And just getting myself organised. Alright, that was Too High to Die by Apollo Music. We're now listening to Mud Puddle. Won't be too long. And hello, Unchecked Door. Welcome. All right. Just getting my self-promo message together. You are not first today, Unchecked Door. No, Boo Man Ice Cream beat you to it. All right. That's a bit of a change. Usually you are first. Alrighty. Let's do self-promo on this one. And we've got a few more places that we're doing self-promo these days. So spending a bit of time on other people's YouTube, other people's streams, and learning from them. You love the challenge, yes. It's good to have a bit of challenge, have more than one person here at the beginning of stream. Alright, just getting a few self-promos out there. A few different places. Getting more people watching regularly now, which is nice, so... Have I seen the latest NASA stuff? I have not seen the latest NASA stuff, but I have been advised of the fact that you can send your name out to space. So... Not really my thing, but nice to know. Alrighty, and let's see, we got a couple more places to do the self-promo. Even cool that it's free. It is very cool that it's free. I appreciate that part. I think that's a really good thing. Alright, I think that's enough places to self-promo at the moment. We'll see who turns up. We've got Mud Puddle going. We've got a fine as well. But, we might just see how things are going on the server. We'll have a listen to a fine in the meantime with the no solos version. But we'll also jump on and have a bit of a background image of the Skyflat world. At least my little Skyflat village. Need to fix Distant Horizons though, it's doing some weird things. So we'll go for an angle that... that's right, we got that little squid farm. I forgot to mention the squid farm we set up last time. Glow squid farm. Let's go down and see if we're getting any glow squid at the moment, actually. We got an iron golem sitting around over there. So iron golem farm is not quite iron farm is not quite iron farmy. It's sort of there, but no, don't do it! Don't jump off the edge. Okay, we've got. Looks like we've got a few mobs down there as well. We probably need to figure out how to make that not a mob farm at the same time as being a glow squid farm. Hadn't thought of that. Alright. Iron golem farm is working. Alright, so... looks like it's getting dark. We might have to fix the squid farm later on. Especially if we're going to actually name something. Alright. So we've got a few things to do. We've got a horse to name. We've got to find a horse first. And then we've got name the town, which is going to be Ono Fredopolis, thanks to Zoramoon. And we're going to name something Nugula, or just name something. I'm not quite sure. I have to wait for Akasha to turn up and clarify on that one. But Nugula for a future glow squid was a redeem on the name it side of things. So we're going to... just grab that redeem and make sure that we've marked that one off. And we might grab a torch in a second. Alright. Do we have any torches on us? No, okay. We'll put the FOV back to normal. And head back to sleep for a second. Alright. We'll let a fine finish up, and then we will start looking at trying to get some name tags. Alright, cool. So, we have some glow squid ink. We got a glow squid farm happening last time. We have some name tagging to do. As you can see, we have name a horse, we have name the town, and we have name something. It looks like it's name a glow squid Nugula, but there may be another rename in there as well. It might be just name something something. So, we'll see what we can do about that. Yeah. Anyway, we got to clean up the glow squid farm, and we also need to do some trading. We have a librarian and a cartographer. I believe the librarian will eventually sell us name tags, and the cartographer will buy glass panes, where the librarian will sell them to us, and we can make a bit of a profit that way if we get them leveled up. So, let's see what we can do. Oh, would you look at that? Actually got it exactly right. Okay, so let's see what we've got in the way of things that we can trade for. So librarian has projectile protection, and we'll buy paper. So we can do the paper thing. You'll also buy paper, and you'll sell us maps. So you will buy our produce. You will not yet buy our metal. And you will buy string, and you'll cook fish for us. Okay. So, I guess we need a basic mob farm out here as well. That was another thing we were looking at doing. Oy! Forgot there was a thing here. And we probably need to shoot a couple of things. Especially that creeper. Can we reach it? Or is it a zombie? It's a zombie. A little bit further down. Terrible aim. There we go. Got him. Now they're just spawning down there. I think they might be. Alright, so we need some torches. We'll grab some torches and we'll head down there and clean that up. Forgot where we were. We're this way. Okay. Alright, let's see. Torches, torches, torches. We don't appear to have torches. Alright, well, we can make some. That's easy enough. Just need to burn some of this wood that we've got oodles of. Let's get some spruce logs going. That's not where they go. We'll start off with some spruce slabs to burn the starter logs. However many that gets us. We'll make some torches and we'll clean up that little platform. And we will look at what else we can do. We can do some selling of stuff to the cartographer and the librarian, for example. Might need to make a bit of a sugarcane farm. Lots of things to do to make this more productive. Okay, well, that gives us 19, which is not quite enough to make 20-something that we need to trade, but we will start with what we've got. Alright. How are we doing for fuel here? Looks like 6 is what we're going for. Alright. 6 will do. We'll take one. We'll take one of those for some torches. Would you look at that? We got some sticks. Well, we got a stick. Exactly the amount of sticks we need to make a torch. 4 torches. We did have torches already. Just can't see them in inventory. Alright, so let's have a look at getting that little area cleaned up again. We'll head down and put a torch down, or a few torches. Alright. Well, that was cool. How did we manage that? They're probably spawning on here. Alright, well, we now have a stack of... Oh, okay, that's not a half slab position, that's a slab position. So let's just put some torches in there. There we go. I should fix that. And we have a stack of glow ink. And we have hopefully fixed the spawning problem. Alright, that was nice and simple. Okay. Maybe that doesn't work. Now we have a problem. I don't want to put things in it. I want to... Can we drop it? Yes. Sure enough. So things not to do with a bundle. Fill it up and then try and put more things in it. Okay. We didn't lose our rockets, thankfully. But it means we need a new bundle. Alright, up we go. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake. Once we got into the inventory, we basically could not put that bundle back again because it had too much stuff in it. Oh well, lesson learned. Don't be silly. Okay. So you want 24 paper. And you want 20 string. You all want to come out of there. I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. So you want 24 paper as well. You want 20 string. You want whatever we can throw at you, which is fair. And you want emeralds for tools. Okay. So let's clean up some space, and we'll do the basic emeralds, and we'll try and get the toolsmith. Try and get the toolsmith at least leveled up, and then we can sell iron to the toolsmith. We can level the other ones up. Okay, so stone brick slabs, we'll pop those down. They can go back in the stone chest, or stone... Not chest, stone barrel. That's the word I'm looking for. So can that and that. Okay. Cool. Alright, so next step. Sleep and rinse and repeat. We need to get enough stuff to sell to the farmer, I think, is our first step. So let's see what they're after again. You're the fisherman. Farmer's nowhere nearby. Let's have a look around this side then. Alright, the farmer wants carrots, wheat, carrots and wheat, or pumpkins. So we can do some of those, I'm sure. Alright, so that's one pumpkin. That's two pumpkins. It's going to be a while on pumpkins. Let's try for carrots. Okay, that's enough carrots, but we'll plant some so we've got some spares and we'll go get the rest. Almost enough for 2 emeralds, but just enough for 1 for starters. We need a better carrot farm, but we'll work on that. Okay. Oh, you'll take wheat as well. Perfect. Well, in that case, we'll go and get some wheat. And we'll start trading up. That iron golem can take care of the slimes. That's good. Alright, let's see. We need to put our glow squid ink away. Let's pop it there for now. We'll leave a slot open with 2 in it. We'll also get rid of our gunpowder. Alright. Probably need to set up an automated wheat farm, one that uses the power of villagers. Could potentially become a breeder as well. Now we do have lots of bone meal, so we might as well use the power of bone meal to make extra wheat. Alright. Boo Man Ice Cream, thank you for the lurk. The slimes spawn in slime chunks in Skyflat. Yes, they do, if you build a platform low enough. Well, ground level is low enough. So, yes, we had slime spawning over here. That the golem was taken care of. So we can see, if I turn mini HUD rendering on and off, we have a slime chunk here. Now, there's only a few blocks that slimes can spawn on, but that's enough. And so this column here is taking care of the slimes. Have a few more slime chunks. If we go into free cam, we can have a bit of a look at where exactly they are. So we've got one over here. And we've got one over there and one in the corner there. So part of the reason for all the slabs is it minimizes the amount of places that slimes can actually spawn. And as you can see, we've got a lot of slime chunks around here. Turn off the slime chunks. Okay, and we'll go back to regular view. So yeah, mini HUD is really good for showing the slime chunks, as you can see. So I just set up a keybind that shows the slime chunks and toggles it on and off. And of course, to turn it on and off properly, I need to make sure that mini HUD rendering is on. So if you wanted to have a bit of a catch up and look at how we can set things up for you so that you can have a slightly easier time in your Superflat world, happy to do that with you. I'm on leave this week as well, so if you wanted to line up a time that works for you, I'll see if I can make that work around my general availability this week. All right, how many do we get for that? 30. So that's 1.5 times what we need for a trade with the farmer. As you can see, the slimes are still spawning and the golem is taking care of them for us. Thank you. You can stay, you're useful. All right. And we have more than a stack of, more than 2 stacks of slime balls now, so should probably make some more slime blocks. You can use those in some sort of contraption. All right, now we'll put our extra potatoes away here as well. Message me in Discord. You're busy this weekend, but might have some time during the week if I'm available. I will be available fairly well during the week, but I do obviously need to take some of that time to spend with the family and take some time to get some editing done. So as long as we can work around those things, I should be fine. All right, so you want to have some of that, and we need 7 to level you up, and we need 16 in a book to level you up, or lots of paper. So we'll deal with the paper in a moment. Excuse me, I'm trying to get to the guys. You don't need to go anywhere. You have everything you need here except an extra bed. All right. Let's see. You can't all crowd around the door because I can't get to the one that I want to trade with if you do that. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to buy 2 of your finest stone pickaxes and 2 of your finest stone axes after that. But we need to get out of here, so would you mind letting us out? Are you quite done there? I guess not. Not quite done? Alright, can we at least... Yes, we can get to the door. Can we see the trapdoors? Can we see anything through these villager heads? I'm going to crouch and see if we can get through. Can't get through because the trapdoors are closed and the villagers are in the way to open the trapdoors. Are you quite done being silly? See a sliver of trapdoor. There we go. You can't get out. Stop trying. All right. So we'll put these excess pickaxes away. We'll use them when we're mining stone. We're trying to get rid of things. And we'll rinse and repeat on the crops, I guess. We have lots of bones, so we'll go with 21. Get ourselves a stack of bone meal. What am I doing? That's a bit more efficient. All right, let's go to sleep. Yeah, you found the emotes there, Boom and Ice Cream. Nice. All right, let's get a little bit more happening in terms of trading, and then we'll look at trying to build something to automate things. Now we do not want to drop the wheat, so we might just consolidate the bone meal, and then we'll use the bone meal in here. Use the wheat in here. Make more bone meal. And this time we'll get an axe to level up the toolsmith. Once we get the toolsmith to something halfway decent, we'll worry about trying to get some iron together. Yeah, how are the carrots going? Carrots are looking like they're a bit more promising for getting some emeralds from. Yep, got enough for one emerald already. Do the next lot, we'll have enough for at least two, I think. More efficient use of bone meal. Almost a stack of carrots. And we got 10 bone meal left. All right. I was looking at mods for an updated version of... Well, not an updated version, but a more modern Minecraft-based version of ethereal airships, just for my own entertainment while I wait for mods and things to update. And turns out there's a couple of ports of things to later versions, and one of the things I found interesting when I was looking at those is that what was I going to say? I had a point there. I'll remember it later, I'm sure. Something about later versions. Nope, it's gone. Oh well. So the aim here is to try and get to name tags. So we're going to grab, I think, 2 more axes, because we don't have a... we don't have a diamond axe yet, or even an iron axe. We could build iron tools, but we're just basically getting our way through the basic trades with the villagers to try and get a little bit further through the tiers. Alright, we might just go with... Oh, we got another stack of these I didn't realise. What can we drop here? We'll just drop that. Okay. So yeah, something about later versions. Oh yeah. Nope, it's gone. I'm just having one of those mornings. Alright, we'll get rid of that extra slime ball. And let's see what else we can remove. We'll get rid of the excess axes. Well, when I remember, I'll tell you what it was. Okay. I can't remember what it was. It might have been about villages. It might have been about mods. It was just completely gone. I think it was relating to farming. I can't remember. Oh well, it happens. Oh yeah, that's right. It was beetroots. So there were mods. There was a mod that was supposed to add additional things that should be in vanilla, and one of the things it added was red dye from beetroots. Exhibit A, my friends. That's not a modded recipe. That is a basic Minecraft recipe. So I don't know why they thought it was necessary to add a recipe to add red dye made from beetroots, when in fact it's a vanilla recipe. Yeah. Modders are weird people sometimes. I'm going to go with getting the carrots, even though we don't have a farmer who takes them yet, because I'm sure if we made another farmer, we could end up with one who does. And I think having another farmer would probably be a good idea, so we do get one with a potato trade. Also, potatoes are not a bad food source, even though we have access to villages at spawn that do the golden carrots. Or do we? No, we've got Ocus pumpkin pies. That's what we've been using. But golden carrots are also a thing. Alright. So do we have any more pumpkins, speaking of? No, we don't. So I think it's probably time to do some better farms in terms of resource management and how they grow. So we could look at doing a villager-based farm. We could look at doing another villager breeder. There's a lot of things we could do. So thinking about where to go from here, I'm thinking we will go with probably expanding the trading hall and trying to get more things happening with the trading hall. But we'll start with an actual mob farm, which might put down... I might put it down the bottom, similar to our little squid farm. So that's coming from the well. Okay. We got, obviously, glow squid here as well. And we've got a drop, what could be a drop chute here already. So, not difficult to turn it into a proper mob farm. Now, unchecked door. What I was talking about with wells in Superflat. This is the offset type of thing that you might get sometimes. So this is what generated from the world gen. So we're actually at Y1 here. So what happens is that the well actually generates, but then it has cobblestone around here, and it's got dirt covering it up. So, but since you're in a modern version of Superflat, there's not much point getting under bedrock. But if you had a world that was generated in 1.17, or had the the height as if it was generated in 1.17, then yeah, you'd be able to get through the wells like so. So as you can see, there's no base to this well because it just didn't generate. I've been doing a lot of jumping between water streams in the survival islands type world I've been playing on recently. So, getting used to that. We do have a hoe, cool. In the survival islands world I've been playing in, I don't yet have an elytra, but I do have a glider, because I added a glider mod to it, just for fun. Floating survival islands, obviously. Alright, so I think some sort of better farm is needed. We've got all this room and nothing we're doing with it. I've let the sugarcane grow for a while, so with that and the one that we've got put aside, we should have enough to make some more paper. I can start trading with the librarian. And we'll sleep. Get rid of the rain. Okay. So, once we get name tags, we just remember what we're doing. We need to name a horse. We need to name the town. We could do that. We could do that actually with some commands. But we could also do it with, because we've got the claim plugin, the claim mod. We could name the town, and obviously glow squid is the aim. We're still on 1.21.11, so we can't actually make name tags yet. I am looking at updating the server to 26 point something as well. It would be nice to have access to some new woods and to name tags and all that sort of stuff. So we'll look into that. Now we're looking for the librarian. This will give us access to glass, but you'll also give us access to... You'll also give us access to various other things. Let's just drop that and use this here. And then we'll pick it up again. And what can we buy? We can buy something from the toolsmith, maybe. Well, what else have we got that's available for 1 emerald? If we had fish, cooked fish. For 3 emeralds, we could get some cookies. Okay. So I think we'll go with trying to get you leveled up then. Let's go with another pickaxe. Once I get them leveled up to the point where we can either sell them lava buckets or iron, we'll be able to do a lot more trading and level the others up faster. Okay. They're not growing anytime soon, but we do have bone meal, so again, that's an option. And again, getting more villages happening is an option as well. For the moment, let's stock up on potatoes. We could go for a chicken farm as well. We do have a chicken there. If we had a Fletcher, maybe we could sell them feathers. We do have some string as well, but we don't have a farm for it at the moment, so let's work on a few of those things. I think we'll go for the basic skyblock style farm. Hello, we've had another slime turn up. If only we could sell slime. Got your iron farm up and running in your super flat world. Works pretty well. Nice. So we've got the iron farm, we've got the barn. And we've got a lava farm. I think the next step is a basic farm. Basic mob farm. So I think we will look at putting it underneath things. We've got the trial chamber, which is basically a mob farm as well. So we can think about what we can do with the trial chamber. But for the moment, I think just a simple classic mob farm might be the way to go. Just where to put it. Where to put it. I reckon over that way, since I've already got the beginnings of a drop chute in a couple of places here. I think if we put the right infrastructure in place, we could have a drop chute and then have a bubble elevator come back up again. So we don't always have to use the elytra. Alright, let's go for a bit more. Oh, we got another. Got another pumpkin there. Maybe we've got two. We did have some axes we could use for this. So maybe we'll grab one of those stone axes. That's 4 pumpkins. We need 2 more to sell. That's right, we did have another stack of glow squid that we can get rid of. Glow squid ink. Where did we put the last ones? Did we not put them away? Maybe that was the problem. We never actually put them away. Hello, Lucy. I'm doing well. Hi on YouTube. Yes, we do have a few cats. Hello, I know Winter. So we got one cat there. And we got one cat in a boat, which is yet to be tamed. And then we've got probably a few cats wandering around as well. No, we don't have any more cats wandering around. Just those 2. There's not that many cats. Could do with a few more, in fact, yes. Well, we do have them spawning because we've got 5 villages in there, so they do keep spawning. We just need to do a bit of fishing to get more cats. So we could look at doing a cat-based string and junk farm. That would be useful for the Fletcher. Hello, what do we get? First time chat from Ono Winter. Ah, yep. Boat cat is your favourite. Yep. Well, we might fish up some fish and see if we can tame boat cat. And since we've got some bone meal, we may as well get some more wheat together and do a bit more trading. So we're still in 1.21.11 here, which is why we're actually trading up to name tags and don't have them already. And thanks for the follow. It's 5 more followers to the 120 goal. Okay, that's not seeds. Don't think we can grow helmets. Actually, I might put the helmet back on. That'll give us a bit another inventory space. I like to have the helmet off when I start my stream so we can communicate one-to-one, as it were. I'm looking at adding a Minecraft VTuber, for the Minecraft streams at least. And then, of course, that means that if I've got Terraria gameplay, I probably need to have a Terraria VTuber, and of course I need to have a Hytale VTuber. So looking at adding all of those things in, I can change it between streams that way, which would be fun. So that's coming up soon. And I've got a basic Minecraft VTuber, but it's got no expressions. So I'm going to work on getting expressions into it before I start using it on streams. So we have another pumpkin. We need one more. All right, let's do a bit of fishing. It's a good idea. And we'll just get another bone meal out of this, if we can, with the seeds. We'll get some more carrots as well. All right, we've got 60 bone meal, so we've got plenty to go. Let's do some carrots then. That's the most efficient use of bone meal, as I mentioned earlier. At least for converting into emeralds with a farmer that takes carrots. As we don't get rotten carrots or poisonous carrots, and we don't get lots of seeds, and we get a pretty good return as well. We get lots of carrots per carrot we plant. Good return on investment, or ROI, as the finance types like to say. All right, so that's 54 carrots. I think we'll go for another round of carrots then, till we're out of bone meal. And then I think we will look at trying to quickly build a mob farm, so that we've got endless bones. We have one at spawn, but the idea is to not need to go back to spawn, even though spawn is not that far away. The idea is to be somewhat self-sufficient. We've missed there. So to give you an idea of what's going on with the server, if you haven't seen it before, it is in fact a Skyflat server, which is Skyblock, but missing most of the dirt and bedrock. As you can see, there's lots of structures around, but there's not much in between them. So let's do a quick explanation of that with commands. There we go. There's Skyflat 2. No, I didn't do that in the right place. Skyflat 2. No, got to do a command. There we go. Trigger. Skyflat 2. There we go. And I think there's a Skyflat 3 as well. Yep, that's pretty much the story so far. All right. So we'll have a quick sleep. So I do play on this server with other people, but most of them have got to the point where they've got endgame stuff, and they're happy with what they've done, and they're waiting for more content. So I will be adding more content when I get the chance to add 26.1 or later to the server. Probably go with 26.2 or 3, the way things are going, but just waiting on the server side mods like Flan and a few other things we have in the background, just to make it a bit easier to manage as a server. So it is possible to join with Vanilla 1.21.11, or possibly with via version if you wanted to use a newer version, but I don't provide any support for that. Okay, doesn't mean you can't do it, just that I won't support it. I won't actively support it. Okay. Looks like we've got enough for 2 more emeralds there. So we're starting to actually get into some decent numbers. There we go, 5, and it means we can buy some cookies. But it also means we can buy something from somebody else. So we don't have fish, we get fish. We don't have books, we get books. So we can buy a bunch of those and hopefully level you up. But we're going to need more space in the inventory for that. So let's come back in a moment. Although we can start throwing the excess in there. That is actually a solid plan. So we'll buy 1, 2, 3 pickaxes. And then we'll pop these away. And then we will buy 2 axes and we'll level you up. Alright, and you now buy iron. Perfect. So that means leveling the rest up is going to be much easier. We have the iron farm already. That was all we needed, was to get that first stage there. We should actually put these, at least one of them, in the barrel as well. We'll keep 1 axe to use, and actually we'll keep the one we've already used. Alright, we'll close that. Diamond tools are in sight. Well, we already have diamond tools, but yes, replaceable diamond tools are in sight. It's not the most efficient iron farm, but it does the job for survival. And we're going to certainly have more than enough for the villager. So we'll put some of this in the barrel here. And we'll come back to it. I'll leave those so we can get back out if we need to. Alright, so we'll grab 1 stack and see what we can convince this guy to sell us. Where's he gone? There he is. Alright, that's leveled you up again. Now it's 3, but you don't want to sell us stuff. So we've got, there we go, we've got a diamond hoe available for 1 emerald. We'll buy one of those. In fact, let's buy 2. Let's splurge. Let's buy 2 of them. Let's be fancy and have diamond hoes for days. Okay, that levels you up. So yeah, diamond tools already. And it will be much easier to level up the others. Alright, now, diamond axes. Unbreaking. That is actually a really good deal. Diamonds. No, I'm not going to sell you diamonds. As if I would sell you diamonds. Are you out of your mind? Okay. Now we've got the iron trade back again, and it's only 3, which is awesome. So let's put a spare diamond hoe in there. And we'll trade up as much as we can in terms of iron. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, and that means we can get a diamond axe if we want. But you've also leveled up again. Would you look at that? And now we have, oh, look at that. We have efficiency 3, unbreaking 3 as a starter diamond pickaxe for 27 emeralds. Not too bad considering you take iron. And we've got 12 for the unbreaking 1 axe there as well. So those are pretty decent. And it also means we can level up the farmer pretty quickly. And if we had fish, we could level up the fisherman. But we can buy maps and level up the cartographer as well. So let's pop those away. And we'll buy 3 maps and level up the cartographer. At least a little bit. And let's see. Where's the librarian gone? So we need a book. But we could do that easily enough. Projectile protection 4, which isn't terrible. or we just get more paper. Alright, we still have 1 emerald left, so let's go for some more pies. Why not? Alright. How's the metal trade going at the moment? The iron trade. Oh, you look at that. The iron trade's gone up, but we have more iron available. That's mighty convenient. We'll pop these pumpkin pies away for now then. So supply and demand, eh? Oh, if only we had another emerald. If it kept one, we could have got that diamond axe. Oh, and look at that. The price has come down on the... No, it hasn't. Never mind. Efficiency axe might be worthwhile, though. Yeah, we'll put our stone axe away, and we'll trade in for a efficiency axe, but we don't actually need to level you up, so I think we'll leave you now that we don't need to level you up. We'll just come back to you when we've got iron, which is always. And you, we need to get more things for. And you, we need to get more things for as well. We could buy another map. Why not? Level you up a bit. And we could get some cookies. And a few more pies. And there we go. We got some decent food. And some junk food. How's that iron trade going? Are you restocked yet? I don't think you are. No, you're not restocked. Okay. That's fine. We'll drop those off. We level ourselves up just a little bit. Some decent trades there. All right. Now, we are running out of things that we can trade. And we're running out of bone meal, so I think it is time to look at that mob farm idea. Why did we plant wheat there? That's strange. I know we planted wheat there, because we're carrying wheat seeds. Best use for beetroot, other than red dye. Main reason it's there is to convince the other stuff to grow faster on its own. Because crops grow faster with something next to them. That's a different crop. I mean, there's beetroot stew, but it's difficult to make and it doesn't stack in vanilla. Alright, so we got paper and we got maps. Nice. We never put those glowing sacks away. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. I don't know if you can hear the occasional sniffle. Alright, the cookies can go away for now. I have 22 wheat, which means we could get another trade out of wheat if we grab the right ones. I think it was 24. No, it was 20. So we can get another trade out of wheat already. Alright, let's go see if we can get a wheat trade. Cookies are great for bone meal as well. That's a good idea. You're the fisherman. Okay. You're the one without a bed. That's what's causing problems here. That's why you all try and get out at once. Pumpkin pies are pretty good for bone meal as well, I think, so... we'll use the cookies for bone meal, and we'll just check if your trade's reset yet. It has not. Okay, you can go back to sleep then, as you were. Alright, we should probably look at taming that. The llamas ended up in here. Okay. Did we have a fresh... No, we didn't have a fresh wandering trader or anything. Okay. Here's some slimes. Poppies from the iron farm too, that's true. Normally I do set up a bone meal generator from that. Yeah, we're getting poppies for days, so... Let's just extend that. We might just set up a... don't really want to do any filtering with these ones, so I might just set up a bone meal farm. We can just throw whatever into. Just go with a hopper and a chest, or a barrel and a hopper, and then another barrel. The iron golem seems to have wandered off. Where have you got to, iron golem? There's no slimes over here. Did you find something that you shouldn't have? Alright, I'll just do them manually for now. Yeah, that's true. The farmers are pretty good for leveling things up. We'll make an automated bone meal farm. We might even make one that makes bone meal on its own using moss or something like that. But for the moment, that's 18 bone meal, which is good. And we'll grab those cookies. We'll chuck those in as well. So they're not really that useful as food. Alright, Karis it is. And if we have enough, we'll do this row. Yeah, enough to do some of them. Alright. Not quite enough for 2 emeralds, but enough for 1. And we got some more pumpkins there. Did we end up getting the axe? I don't know if we got the axe. We got one here. We'll use that. Pumpkins are starting to come in. That's good. Bigger pumpkin farm would probably be worthwhile. But we can always start dumping the pumpkins and other produce in the barrel, ready to trade when we go back. Alright, let's see how we go with iron. We'll grab another stack. Should probably tidy up that tree. It looks a little bit scrappy. We need one that's got more foliage, I think. Let's grab 2 stacks. May as well. Iron farm hasn't done much. It might be because there's another golem close by. So let's just have a quick look and check that there's still the right number of villagers there. Yep. Might just be the iron farm's not doing much because we're actually using it now. That's how they tend to go. Also, because there's a golem close by. $7 now. Very changeable in your prices. Thought the prices are supposed to get cheaper when there's an oversupply. Apparently he hasn't heard the news that there's an oversupply yet. Alright. Yeah, let's get you up to journeyman. Why not? I'll get you up to master, I should say. Expert and then master. Okay, so what suspicious stews have we got? It'd be interesting to find out. Oh, there are only 2 now. And you only want 5 pumpkins. And 19. Cool, everything's going down. Now you, on the other hand, are charging more for some things and less for others. The price of the iron trade has gone up. Interesting. Well, we'll take it. We'll see what we can do with that. We'll sell you iron until you don't want any more. If you'll let us. Alright, let's check our suspicious stews then. Alright, we'll drop the emeralds and we'll come back for those. Pop that away. We'll find out what the suspicious stew is. Night vision. That's kind of cool. What's the other one? Oh, now the toolsmith wants to be available. Okay. Oh, really? You're going to keep taking our emeralds at that price, are you? Fair enough. Keep taking our iron, I should say. Alright, so the second suspicious stew is poison. You'll pay for that. Okay. Didn't take that long to recover from. So we just remember not to buy the second suspicious stew. There's a reason it's suspicious. You're a terrible cook, sir. Okay. I'll buy 2 more maps from you. And we'll go get some more iron for the greedy iron monger. Let's see. We'll buy some more night vision stew, why not? Because we can only fit one because they don't stack because I'm getting used to playing modded. Arg! Okay. We'll just drop the slime then. And we'll keep the night vision stew. We haven't actually been able to trade anything to the... Oh, actually. How much do they want? 20. We got 2 in the iron farm from random cats. And I think it's time to hydrate. There's your soundbite for hydrate redeem. I'll have to change that over. Just had to mute for a moment to cough. All right, a little bit more hydration. With the mic muted this time. Okay. Let's see. We got 64 iron and 20 string. We'll go talk to the fisherman. And we got some progress on that one. We could have re-rolled the fisherman, but I'm pretty happy with the trades we've got. Apart from this iron guy that's just a little too greedy. So if we do some fishing, we can level you up as well. We'll get all of the night vision stew. Level you up. Doesn't want to let me wake him up now. Bed is occupied. Yes, I'm trying to get the villager out of the bed. But okay, he wants to sleep. Occupado. Internet stranger, thank you for the lurk. Good to see you. All right. Let's see if the farmer has gone up yet. Yes, they have. All right, we'll get some more of the night vision stew and get you leveled up. This isn't even my final form. Okay, so we can get some golden carrots at last. And 3 for 2 emeralds is actually darn good. Okay, so you're leveled up. Now we should probably go and get some more of the produce you actually want to buy. And we'll check with you. You have not restocked yet. But we can get a efficiency pickaxe. So if we combine that with our silk touch one, for example, that would be very handy. But we need the emeralds for it first. Which we can't get when you're not buying iron. So let's buy another diamond hoe just to hopefully unlock your trades. Diamond hoes for days. Okay. I'm going to go turn this into bone meal. Okay, how are we doing for wheat? 6 at the moment. How are we doing for bone meal? 2. Oh, harvested that one too early. Alright, more carrots. Nice. And yes, that is a trial chamber nearby. Alright, let's get rid of our seeds. $12 now. Jeez, your prices just keep going up, buddy. I think we might need to have you visit the zombies. Alright, stay like rubbery, but we'll go for it. So you're going to keep selling us diamond hose really cheaply, but you're going to give us one emerald for our 12 iron now. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's gone down to 11. Wait. Yeah, it's gone down to 11. So, let's go get some more then. And I think we'll have to use some hard-earned iron to chop down that tree and just make it look a little nicer. It looks a little bit lacking. We have pistons and observers. I have access to them. Alright, you are causing the iron farm not to work. So, now that you're not actively doing anything, we're going to clear you up, and the iron farm should start working again. Of course, you walk over to the opposite side. Will you stop being on the opposite side to where I want you? We've got no room for iron. That's funny. Okay, we'll just chuck the poppy and we'll come back for it. Okay. So let's get 6 more emeralds from the extortionate ironsmith, toolsmith. He's not inside at the moment. We'll go around. We definitely need to increase the number of villages so that we've got more trades to choose from, because it's getting a little bit monotonous, and iron trade is a little bit ridiculous. could drop the prices on other things a bit more, you know. Oh yeah, like the diamond axe there, which I think we still didn't buy. Oh, we can get this one for 10, except we only have 10. What about you? I could stock up on carrots if we wanted to. All right. So you still want 11? We need to do some fishing. And we'll get... let's see. Have you gone down? Still 11. One hopper. Pumpkin and melon farm with 1 hopper and 2 chests, 10 observers and 12 pistons. Okay. Don't have access to those items at the moment, but they certainly are things that I can build. The main one would be the quartz for the observers. We do have a gold farm on the server, but it's I mean, I have the ability to override the claims, but the gold farm is currently claimed by the person who built it, who hasn't been on for a while. But that is an option. And we have plenty of redstone from the mob farm at spawn. Alright, let's go for a little bit more extortion from the toolsmith. Yeah, you can't extort me if I've got more than you can buy, can you? Okay. Well, you can, I guess. Wow, 7. 7 whole emeralds from that. Alright. You need to bring your prices down. You need to get you some competition. Let's see. So it's 5. So you want a couple more of everything. You are still fixated on fish and string. And you just want books and paper. Okay. You're the one we really want to level up. I wish you had a lava bucket trade instead. Okay. Well, we can get one more map. If we can unlock the glass trade, that would make things much easier. Oh, look, there's another... Another slime. Don't know where the rest of that sentence went. Zora, welcome! Good to see you. Okay. We're almost there. That's not wheat seeds. That's wheat seeds. Okay. Chuck you in there. So we can get another emerald from the carrots now. All right. Smash your thumb into a gate. Why would you do such a thing? I mean, ow. I'm sorry. Sorry for your pain, but how did you manage that? I guess is a better question. And are you recovering yet, or is it something you only just did? Okay. How about you? Are you ready to sell? No. Never mind, as you were. All right. Been bleeding for a little over an hour. Ouch. Well, I would recommend not doing that. Don't really have any tips on how to not bleed other than, putting band-aids or bandages or whatever on it. Make sure it's properly dressed. And, yeah, if it's bleeding a lot, maybe go to the hospital. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Not actual medical advice, but probably a good idea all the same. Oh, unchecked door with the first aid advice by the sound of it. I used to be a first aider. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Wait, that's not how that goes. I used to be a first aider, but then my certification lapsed is actually how it goes. Just blunt trauma. Blunt force trauma. Ouch, all the same. Hope you're feeling better soon. Oh look, another. What was I going to say? Carrot. Another pumpkin. Otherwise known as another emerald in potential form. Will you stop hitting me? All right. Let's go. Have a sleep. And we really should make some farms. Instead of just continuing the slow grind trade. I mean, we could go and get some string for a spawn to speed up the fisherman trade. But the cartographer trade, we're not going to speed up without books. The librarian trade, we're not going to speed up without books. Still not taking iron yet? Okay. Librarian, we need 16. Oh, we need lots of sugarcane. Unchecked Door has been on Skyflat before, but not planning on joining today, I think. Just watching, not participating. A little busy today from what I understand, but thank you for being here in the audience. I do appreciate it. Thank you for viewing, as it were. All right. You do like my pumpkins, don't you? Okay, well, if you'd let me in, we can talk pumpkin sales. Yeah, there you go. All right, and we could get a few more of those, but let's see what else we can do. You've got all of your trades unlocked. But you seem to want us to buy more diamond hose. So are you actually a toolsmith, or do you have a secondary profession that we don't want to discuss on stream? Right. Just watching today, but plan to get set up on the server soon, hopefully. Nice. It'd be lovely to have you here. All right, now you're 13. I think we really need to get some zombies onto your prices there. Okay. $13 iron. Daylight robbery. Well, I guess I'll go and get more iron. I need an armourer and a weaponsmith as well, I think, to balance out the pricing. Yes, we have a zombie in there. A zombie villager. I'm not quite sure what to do about that one. Let's have some of our delicious pumpkin pies. Alright, well, we've finally got enough that we can buy something. Let's get... Get another map from you. Get you leveled up. I'll get 2 maps. That'll level you up to past the map stage, and we can do other things. So now you got the glass pane trade. It would be great if we had the glass trade unlocked from you. Yes, I'm talking to you. So we need more paper, basically. Thank you for the lurk, Zora. So, yeah, we need more paper. Unfortunately, there's no way to buy paper. I mean, if we do the raid thing, I guess, and have them throw paper at us, or books. Maybe it's just books. We could set up a larger sugarcane farm and automate it with a flying machine. Okay, I think to get ourselves past the bottleneck here, we might go get some stuff from spawn. And perhaps put this cat in a boat. Get some passive stuff from the cat. But we'll do a bit of fishing first, I think. Do a bit of fishing first and see if we can get some string. And obviously the fish as well. Tame that second cat. Get ourselves a bit of a passive passive farm if we put them in boats. We're better to fish outside the well, the little section out there. Yeah, let's go over here and fish. It's probably going to work a little better. Or, you know, we could just get attacked by random slimes. Maybe we need to keep a golem tied up around here so that they can attack the slimes but not wander off and wreck the farm. That's right, we've got a boat attached to that. Okay, let's try that fishing again. Come on. Come on. A fish. A singular fish. We do have room for it, so we'll get a couple more fish. And we'll try taming that other cat. Oh, there we go. 25 XP. 25 XP levels. Didn't expect to get to level 25 from fishing. Puffer fish. Yeah, that's useful. Alright, couple more fish. We'll get at least 6 fish and we'll do one trade with the fisherman. Maybe we can get a fishing hook trade or something. Tripwire hook trade. Tropical fish. Useful. A stick. Really? A stick? Come on. Something else. We're not going to get cool loot, but, you know, it's worth a try. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of some stuff so that we got room to pick up all this junk. Let's put the moss carpet down. The iron nuggets. So we can pick up our cool loot like sticks and fish that are basically useless. Can we use... We'll try a raw salmon on that cat that's here. Oh, would you look at that? A single one gets it. Cool. Okay. We get a puffer fish as well then. Put the puffer fish away. And we get the tropical fish. I don't know how we're getting tropical fish, but apparently we are. So we'll fish up a couple more fish, and we'll try and do the trading for cooked fish thing. So we got 3 now. Another pumpkin, nice. We'll grab that in a sec. A little bit late on the uptake, but fortunately it's a server, so we can get away with it. We'll just wait till we got 6 and then we'll stop fishing. On to go. It'd be hilarious if we got some ink sacks or something. Regular ink sacks. Obviously we can get the glow ones. One more fish, come on. Perfect. Alright. And we have the inventory space because we have 1 pumpkin already, so grab that pumpkin. Quick sleep, and then we'll see what else we can do. Yeah, if that fish... Where's that fish? If that cat is close enough, we could potentially get some gifts from the cat too. Can't tell. All right, let's see about getting something from the fisherman. Some cooked fish. I'd like to get through, please. Yes, I'd like to get through, please. You can't get through. Stop trying. Yes, I'd like to get through. What is going on? Why can't I walk through you? Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. You're determined to walk through me. Okay. $15? Come on. Okay. You don't have enough... I don't have enough pumpkins to buy stuff from you at the moment. Or to sell to you, I should say. 19 and 21 is looking good, though. You need to do something about your prices or we'll replace you. All right. Well, at least we're getting more... Hello? What are you doing here? All right, let's fix this tree. I've been talking about that for ages. Let's fix the tree. Yes, we'll do the upward spiral. We could just elytra up there, but I'm going to do it the other way. I'll eat some of this fish. Okay, apparently we've got a bit of lag happening. If there's not so much lag that we end up inside a tree block. That would be annoying. Alrighty. So yeah, you can see the skyblock aspect of the server. Distant Horizons lets us see a bunch of stuff. Think about switching to Voxy, actually. And Chunky. And Bobby. That combination. Because it is a bit smoother and the LODs look a bit nicer. You don't get the weird... the level of details. You don't get the weird pixelated half there stuff that you get from Distant Horizons. And performance can be really good too, compared to DH. And you don't get weird errors from Voxy on the, or from Chunky, unless you've got Distant Horizons installed as well, when you're on a server. Alright. Nearly there. Throw all the wood in the chest here, and the rotten flesh there, so we've got room for the wood in the first place. Throw the wood in the chest. And we'll let that let those leaves just despawn naturally. Not quite sure that's where it was. Let's try over here. Yeah, that's good. Yes, my external hard drive's good. It's managed to clear up a lot of space, so I can do a bit of editing, move things that I'm not going to be working on for a while to a different location, and clear up space on the main drives on the machine. So I've got 2 external hard drives now. I've got one SSD, which is the one that I've been storing most of my video on, and then I've got the one that's actually in the machine as well. And that's it. That's not external. And I've got an external hard drive as well as the SSD. Sorry, I've got to clear my throat. Getting a bit froggy. Still a bit sick. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the external hard drive's working out well, to answer your question. It's a little slow, but considering I'm moving things to it that I'm not going to be touching for a while, and I'll just move things around when needed, it's not bad. Hey, that tree grew quickly, and it is much more pleasant to look at than the other one was. I like it. We'll leave that one there for now. Okay. And let's get a bit more iron. What did we leave in there before? We left something in this chest. Rotten flesh. And string. Okay. Alright, we'll let the iron farm run for a bit. And we'll see about the prices of iron from this guy. Of 4 iron. Come down a little bit. Vaguely reasonable. Vaguely. Alright, we'll put some string in here. Pick up our leftover iron. Alright, how are we doing for other things? You want to get out, I know. So you're doing 11 glass panes for an emerald? That's not bad. Really need to get that librarian leveled up and out of the way. I think we need to put in one more bed in here. Maybe expand it a little bit, put an extra bed in. And then they'll stop trying to get out all the time. But they still will try and get out at break time, or what they think is break time. You don't get breaks, I'm sorry. Okay. So, let's keep things moving. Let's we just picked something up. Was that a cat gift, maybe? No, it was eggs. Okay. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Alright, so we need something else. We need something to break things up a bit. We need to do something a little different. Move a bell inside the house and they might not try to get outside so much. That's a really good idea. We have a bell right here. I am trying to put a bell inside. Do you mind? Ah! Fine. I'll go with the other side. Not where I wanted to be putting the bell. Oh, you're trying to find a bed. Because it's night time. Gotcha. And you're not going to let me out because you're insistent on leaving for a bed. Well, I'll sleep so that you stop doing that, and then we'll put a bell inside. There you go. That is now your meeting place. Maybe over one so that they can all get to it. No, that's fine. Let's leave it there. I like that. Yes, the meeting place is over your bed, whoever you are. I think that's actually the toolsmith. Kind of appropriate. He's the one dictating the economy at the moment. Okay, let's go for some golden carrots. I still need to make a proper place to put everybody, but I was hoping we'd just be able to cheese our way through the trades, but they're just not very good trades. I just can't be bothered re-rolling everything. I've had too many times I've had to replace the villagers already, and I've already traded with all of them, so it's too late to re-roll. But we can do some more paper at least. 22, well, almost. Alright, let's head back to spawn for a bit. We haven't been to spawn, and we'll go have a quick look at the mob farm situation there and see if we got some string or something. Because I really need to level the fishermen up past the I want stuff that's high effort stage. Not high effort when you've got a mob farm, but, you know, we've got to bring the mob farm back. Well, there's more iron here. Plenty of redstone, so we can do some redstone-based farming. Plenty of bones, so we can do some bone meal. Lots and lots of gunpowder. Lots and lots of red dye. Lots and lots of arrows. Lots and lots of gunpowder. Alright. And a little bit of string. Alright, there's another mob farm we could go and see if we could raid for string, but I like to leave people's mob farms as they are. There's a little bit of quartz, which is cool. We could use that. Okay. All right, we do have a what's his name? A cleric over here that we could trade some of this rotten flesh to. Here's some redstone there we can add to the pile. In that one. Alright, well that'll do us for bones for a little while. We'll take those back. Wow, a lot of lag on that section of the server. It's like there's a bunch of mobs there or something. Okay. So we got my old spawn area lava farm. We've got the Patreon tree. So I'll say thank you to the Patreons, Catsmith, Only Arrow, and the Fantastic Soap. Sometimes they make it to streams. I know they do watch my videos, and they've been paid patrons for a long time, so I do appreciate them. Yeah, I think the idea is the idea was originally breeder, but I just started using them for trades because they were there. Let's get a couple of emeralds from you. And maybe some glowstone then. We need 4 for the glowstone. Never mind. All right. We can get some more redstone. We can get some ender pearls if we had more. Or we can get more lapis. I think we'll go for redstone. Got lots of stuff here. Bit more iron. That's right, we need a replacement yellow bundle, but we'll deal with that later. A few diamonds. Lots of stuff. We got an empty bundle there. We can make it into our replacement yellow bundle if we want to. Oh, there's some string. So maybe we put some of this stuff away, like the redstone. Go in the mostly red chest. Yes, there's actually a space for redstone. We'll put the redstone where there's other redstone. And we'll grab some string from here. And we'll grab the other string that we already had. It really would be easier to just build a villager. I don't even know what I'm saying. It would be easier to build the... Oh, we don't want to leave our fishing rod behind, do we? It would be easier to build a villager trading hall, yes. There we go. Leave things pretty much as we found them. All right, let's head back to where we were. Big lag spike. Nice. So yeah, it's not far away, but the point is we're trying to be more self-sufficient. Ouch. So I think we could just turn the house into a villager breeder and set up that trading hall. 22 paper, so we're close. 13 iron. Okay. 24 for you. 20 string. We have 5 there, so we're 2 short now. Now, how much is it? 13 for the iron. Okay. Alright, we're back to 24 for the paper. 24. And... You're not that useful. Okay. Yeah, we've got the beds. we could do the... we got the string, we could make some extra beds. And we could just make a trading hall. Alright, what do we got there? We got 16 carrots. Oops. That one won't yield us any extra ones, but that's fine. Alright, might be a good idea to go nuts with the carrots in a little bit. But for the moment, we'll get the... get the crops that we've got. Go nuts with the bone meal and the carrots in a little bit, but for the moment we'll try and trade up with what we've got. We'll make a bigger sugarcane farm as well, because they grow really well if you have more and more of them. More and more of it. You're off for now? No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Alright, we're just over the 2 hour mark as well, so we might look to wrap things up soon, and I'll come back with a plan on what we do to get past the bottlenecks here. Maybe I can do some stuff between streams in the next little while, the next couple of weeks, and we'll look at how realistic it would be to change everything over. Just still a bit sick, so I'm not quite up for big projects at the moment. And you get name tags, got lots of points to use. Yeah, fair enough. Well, when I get name tags, obviously. Alright, so we go 21 there. Which is a stack of bone meal, roughly. And then we go... $21 there. And then... 22, and that should be 3 stacks of bone meal in total. Yes. Perfect, no wastage. Alright. So let's go ham with the bone meal and get more going from the farmer. Okay, and we'll drop some sticks for the moment so we can pick that up. We'll put the rest of the produce in here, and that way we can come back for it. Okay. Now, a Fletcher with sticks would be ideal at this point. Just hit 50k this stream. Oh, 50k points. Fair enough. Well, maybe I need to think of some more redeems then. Alrighty. I mean, I could set up a VIP. They're around 50k for some people, aren't they? No, we don't want to eat that. We got better carrots to eat. If we're not eat carrots, eat these ones. Jeez. So we need a spider farm. I think we had some spider spawners in the trial chamber, if I remember correctly. So maybe we could do something with those. Okay. Let's get these last 6 bone meal used and we'll have room for another stack of carrots. Or room to start another stack, I should say. Alright, and how much? We got no wheat on us. Okay. Well, that should be enough for a few more emeralds. It's really the librarian we need to level up, which is kind of annoying. You're down to 11 again. Cool. Okay, so that's 6 emeralds. Then we get one more from you. That's 7. So we need 12 and a book. Let's see about getting a book happening then, because that's going to be a way to get this guy advanced at least. Or two more paper as well. Only there are more ways of making paper. We'll just go nuts with the carrots until we've got enough, and we'll get a bit more iron in a moment as well. All right. We've gone through 2 stacks of bone meal already. Looks like we have. All right, we'll use up the last of this bone meal, then we'll see how many emeralds we get from this lot. Alright, so that's 2 stacks and 7. Let's go with as many as we can trade from that. And then we'll look at getting at least one book. Alright, so that's enough to get an enchanted book and get the guy advanced a bit. If we can get to the glass trade, we can solve a lot of problems. So let's take some wheat with us. Oh, we could have got one more. Never mind. Alright. Oh, we got exactly 2 wheat. Cool. We probably should look to a source other than cows for our leather, but we'll give this a go. And we got 1 leather, exactly what we need. Alright, let's head out of the outdoor instead of the indoor. And we may as well make the book while we're here. And we get the rest of that bone meal ready to go. We'll sleep, and we'll see what the trades are like in the morning. Alright. Let's go. Yes, I know. But the meeting place is behind you. And it's not night time, so you don't need to sleep. Go away. Alright. We'll need to set up some sort of way of getting the baby villagers out, I think. We were using this as a villager breeder before. $15. I thought it was 16. I thought it was 12, I mean, but it's not. Okay. Well, let's get another emerald from you. And we'll go and get some more carrots and wheat, I guess. Or some more iron. How about iron? We'll go for iron. Been a while since we did an iron trade. Looking a little healthier. Still not the greatest in terms of iron production, but, you know, we're actually using the iron now where we weren't before. We'll just get 1 stack. Alright. Oh, down to 7 now. That's a bit more reasonable. Okay. So it's 15 for the projectile prediction book. We'll get that. And we'll look to try and get some more paper happening for you. Alright, let's see. We might as well stock up on the golden carrots. I know we're not progressing anybody apart from ourselves by doing that, but why not? And I see some more sugarcane. And I can't remember if it was 22 or 24, but I'm going to have to make 3 more. So I think it was 24. It is indeed 24. Okay. Alright. We'll wait for a little bit more bone meal, but in the meantime we've got pumpkins to harvest. Nice, that's 2 more. Let's see how many we got. That's enough for another emerald. Okay. Now, if only we had glass, but we don't. I need to get you past that novice stage, and hopefully you'll have glass for us. Alright. Oh, would you look at that? 3 more stacks of bone meal. Oh, my nose. I'm sorry if I'm a bit nasally today. Stop eating the actual carrots. We have better carrots. You got the tiniest little bit of hunger, and you want to eat a freaking carrot for it instead of planting it. It's frustrating. Stop it. Yeah, I'll do some building. Either between streams or next Skyflat stream, I think. If I do manage to get myself together to get some building done on Skyflat server, I might even do a time lapse of it. Get some content out there that's something other than just building things and doing things live. Let's see. So we've gone through 1 stack of bone meal already. Let's do another one. Seems to be going faster in the rain, which is nice. More efficient use of bone meal by using it in the rain. that, or we're just getting better at it. Could be both. Alright, so that's 2.5 stacks of carrots already. That's nearly 3 stacks of carrots, and I've still got 3/4 of a stack of bone meal. Okay, so that's 3.5 stacks of carrots. Let's just head over to this one. No carrots left. Alright, let's see what we can do with 3.5 stacks of carrots in terms of sales, and then guess it's time to sleep. Oh, you're down to 8 now. Well, back up to 8. So yeah, we need 2 more paper. We are short 1 sugarcane. Alright, let's sleep. Okay. There's an iron golem on the roof. You're going to wreck the spawn rates. Okay. Maybe we'll grab a lead for this one. I don't think violence is the answer. More carrots. Nice. That's another emerald right there. Come with me if you want to. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Alright, so I think we need a bigger sugarcane farm. This is what this is telling me. It's been fine when I've just been using sugarcane for rockets, but we're not using it for just rockets anymore. So I think maybe down here would be a good place for a sugarcane farm. Just down the middle of this. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put some stairs down for the moment to give it a bit of a border, but we just need to get some tough stairs first. Oh, look at that, tough brick stairs. Okay, so, well, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we'll do it in this area. Okay, so I want to go. That's 3, 4, 5. Nice. Now, is this a slime chunk before we do this? Oh, it's just on the border of the slime chunk. That is perfect. Okay. So we want dirt or sand, and we want water. So let's do the row of water first, and then we can do the rest of the stuff around the row of water. Oh, we lost that one. Okay, so we've got how many here? 3, 6, and we've got 2 more. So we go for 8. 8 wide. Let's go 9 wide. 9 along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll start with 9, and then on one side we'll have 9, and on the other side we'll have another 9 when we get enough. One more. All right. So we get our water in there. I think the best way to do this is going to be to make sure that we don't waterlog the stairs. We'll just put a few of these leaf blocks down. And we'll just put the tough brick slabs away for now as well. Oh, look at that. We've got an extra bone meal, extra sugar cane. So we can do the trade thing in just a moment. I'll put those down and we'll get that sugar cane. We'll get that trade and then we'll build the sugarcane farm. Okay, so we're halfway there on getting the getting the librarian leveled up. So we could always grindstone the enchanted book and then get another one for 15. That would actually work well. So you're taking 5 now. That's good. It's almost back to regular pricing. All right. Now you're after 19 or 21 or 5 pumpkins still. Okay. All right. I think we'll go with 5 iron a piece. We should have enough here, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Much better. Oh, thank you for the raid, I know, Winter. Welcome, raiders. How have you been going, I know, Winter? I think I saw you earlier. You were in the chat earlier, I believe. Let's have a look. You were. Awesome. Oh, well, thank you for coming back and raiding. You got some Lego and now you're ready to keep watching. That is fantastic. Thank you for bringing your viewers back with you. All right. For those who are new here, I'm TechHead Fred. This is Skyflat. This is an SMP. It is basically super flat, but it is with all the structures missing. I'm just going to turn off my slime chunk view there. And it is an SMP that my trusted players can play on. So my viewers who are who are on my Discord and are in the trusted player category, which you can apply for if you join my Discord. I'd recommend getting to know the community a little bit first, because people who join and immediately apply for the Skyflat role do tend to have a few questions asked about, hang on, we don't know who this person is. So it is worthwhile spending some time in the community and getting to know people and seeing if you think you'd be a good fit before you apply for the server, but it is an option. I also have another server that I run, which is a modded server, which is Ethereal Airships, which is a mod pack I put together myself. So Minecraft is pretty much a Lego game, that is correct. That looks like it was a first-time chat from Everidis. Yep. Now, if you do like what you're seeing here, feel free to refresh and or follow. Getting close to the 120 follower goal I was looking at, so any additional followers would be fantastic. No pressure, of course. Just if you feel it's worthwhile, give me a follow. All right, and I think we do have we have the grindstone around that we can use. So I'm just going to get past this fisherman to get out. All right. Yeah, Lego did try making their own games, and even having a tie-in with Minecraft, obviously, for the merch. They tried having their own Minecraft style game. Just didn't seem to last long. The appeal wasn't there, or the niche was already filled, I guess. All right, now, did we have a grindstone around here, or do we need to make one? I think we can just make one. Easy enough. We've got access to stone and slabs, I'm sure. And we've got the silk touch there. We'll just get some stone, and we'll make a stone slab and make sure we've got a grindstone. We got 2 from that. Let's try one more round of that. There we go. So if we can level up this this librarian, we might be able to get some name tags. All right. Plenty of spruce. Let's go. Oh, in fact, we got planks there already, so let's just go with planks. Should have just enough to make the grindstone now. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and we'll put the grindstone probably above the anvil in here. We'll disenchant the book, and we'll use our emeralds to rebuy the same enchantment, and that should progress the librarian. Maybe it'd be a bit much to hope that yeah, we probably won't level them up. No, but it progresses them at least. All right, and then we'll get some more. Get some more sugarcane going for the sugarcane farm. We have dirt. We have dirt somewhere, I'm sure. We can make some dirt. That's easy enough. All right, let's go mine some more stone then. Grab those over here. And that one. And that one. They can be our starters. Okay, so stone and moss. Yeah, that should be enough. 20 stone. We could do 25, in fact. We'll do a 5x5. 24. We'll do a 5x5 with a hole in the middle, and we'll put moss in the middle. Ah, 25. Okay. So we'll do a 5x5. We'll replace one of them with moss, and then we'll turn that into podzol. What? What did I do wrong there? I made it too big. Okay. I used the wrong pickaxe. Oh well, we'll just go grab another stone. I need one. And we'll put one here. And we'll put one here. Why not? Alright, let's grab a bit of moss. And we have bone meal. I think we used up all that bone meal, but that's fine. We can make some more. We have the technology. Alright. Moss carpet. Bone meal. I think we'll probably look at building a proper bone meal farm at some stage as well. But we'll use the poppies from the iron farm for bone meal as well. Alright. 4 should be enough. Hopefully enough for a tree as well. Okay, maybe not. We'll get some more. We can always just put the saplings on top and come back and grab the dirt when it's done. But we got all these azaleas and things now, so can always go back to spawn to get the bone meal as well. All right. Now we just need the spruce saplings, which we've got plenty of. Not the most efficient amount of dirt to make, but it'll do. Should be enough for our purposes. And we've got now 5. Well, we may as well craft one lot of paper out of that. And use 2 for starting the sugarcane farm. Alright, let's use some of these pumpkin pies for bone meal. Well, they were effective, so I got 4 bone meal out of that. And hopefully it's enough to... yes. Alright. And we got a massive tree to cut down, but that's fine, we'll do that. We need more axe, but that's okay. We'll just start from the top and head down. And whatever's left, we'll come back with another axe. We've got plenty of them. When the axe runs out, we'll just go get one from the chest. Well, that was quick. Had to build up the toolsmith anyway, so we got the excess axes from that. If we can get to the barrel. Said if we can get to the barrel, not the fisherman. Okay. Nice landing. Okay. Let's take this out and collect our dirt. Alrighty, down the so Lego but 3D, Lego but if it was life. There was a Lego life game at one stage, I think. Way too much spruce, but that's fine. We'll build something out of spruce later. Maybe we'll build our mob farm out of spruce. Alright, there's our... I don't have silk touch on this one, good. There's our dirt. Wrong way, that way. Alrighty. Also trying to get to as many YouTube subscribers as I can. I'm up to 575 last time I checked, so if anybody's feeling like subscribing on the YouTube side, feel free to do that. I am also streaming on YouTube at the same time, so if you want to watch there, you're welcome to, but if you prefer Twitch, that's fine as well. Okay. Pop the flowering azaleas away. Get all of our dirt. More worried about the dirt than the wood at the moment. We'll pop the dirt away. Alrighty. And it looks like we're just coming up to the 3-hour mark, so we'll probably wrap things up shortly, but we will get our little farm happening first, our little sugarcane farm. So we've got some progression other than just trading. We didn't quite get to name tags, but we got things progressed at least. Alright, so we want to have dirt down the sides here. We want to have water in the middle. So we're going to go for some leaves to keep the water in. We could have used those leaves. Oh well. Alright, spruce logs can go in there. And let's grab some buckets of water. 1, 2. And we'll put the rest of the spruce saplings in there. Two buckets of water to get us started. And I think we'll just place some dirt. It's easier than worrying about other things. We'll just get the XP off this one. And we can re-enchant it when we have enough emeralds. And let's get that in there and the dirt in the inventory so we can place it. Okay. Alright, we'll get our water in. We'll get some stuff under the water so we can duplicate it. And we'll fill this in. Oh, looks like it has... Nope, hasn't worked. Okay, so we might use those slabs that we're picking up under here. We got one. Let's get some more of those in. We don't actually need to have solid water or full water blocks all the way under, but all the way along, but it is nice, so let's just do it anyway. Oh, not what we wanted. There we go. And we just need one more slab in there. And then we'll get these. So we got 2 slabs, one at each end. Oh, one at the end and one next to it. So we go one there, and then we make sure we're in the water stream and go back up. Then we place some more to it, and we're done. Alrighty. Okay, the water seems to have stopped flowing. We'll grab some more of these. We'll leave the existing farm for the moment. Let's see, that's another 6 there. So if we were to move those, we'd be up to 5 aside on here. Thank you for the Lurko No Winter. All right. That looks like it's going to do the job. So we'll finish this up with some stairs to decorate around the outside. And that's our little sugarcane farm done. We can look at automating it later on with some slime blocks and pistons and things. Doesn't need to be huge, just enough that it regularly produces sugarcane. We may need to increase production later, but we'll see. Looking nice, and now we'll do this side. We need to wrap it up. We can just make it longer, I guess. Just make sure we don't go into any slime chunks, and we should be fine. Oops, those are the wrong way up. Let's fix that. And we'll just make sure there's some light nearby as well. We can do some lanterns on top of them or something like that. We'll see. Actually, maybe some slabs with lanterns, something like that. Hello, Lucky Luck. Welcome. We had to wrap things up, but we're going to put in. We'll put in a couple of carved pumpkins, just as our lights. I think one at either end. One there, and then we'll just use the shears on those. turn those into jack-o'-lanterns. And with our jack-o'-lanterns, we'll light things up a little bit. We'll just go one here and one on the other end. That should be enough light that things don't spawn here at night. And we'll just keep our sugarcane farm growing by adding more sugarcane as that one grows. And we could always go full blocks in here and go the whole... Yeah, we'll go full blocks and we'll go stairs around it to make it look cool. Okay, so... Okay, that worked out well. Now we just need to get the... full blocks in there. We'll do that in a moment. We'll just fix up the other end first. Okay. Wrong one. Switch to this block. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And we take this one out. Yeah, the shape's fixed already. Okay, cool. So now we can just come back with a couple of solid tough bricks and we'll place those jack-o'-lanterns and we should be good. In fact, maybe we just place those jack-o'-lanterns in those little holes. I think we'll do that. One there and one there. Perfect. All right, looking good. We're getting more pumpkins as well. We've replaced our 2 jack-o'-lanterns already. Fantastic. So we're back to 3 pumpkins in hand, and we've got a new little farm there. It's not the biggest, but it's a nice manual farm for sugarcane, which will add to the ones I've already got. And I think that will do us. We'll have a quick sleep. And we'll just have a quick look to see who we can raid out to on the Twitch side of things. And I'll get some outro music going. And let's see. We might just see if we can do one more trade with the librarian. Getting a decent amount of iron now. That's good. If we can get in here, we'll just trade with that guy. His iron's down to 3 per now, which is good. Which means he can do one more trade with the librarian just by grabbing that book. Nice. Okay, so a little bit further to go with that librarian before we get him past the first stage, but we're getting there, which means we should be able to do name tags very soon. Let's just grab the XP off this one and heal ourselves with a bit of food. And yeah, with the sugarcane farm we've got now, we should be able to do the paper a lot faster and progress that librarian. We didn't get the sugarcane. Where'd the sugarcane go? Alrighty. So let's get the outro screen going. We'll just have a bit of a look at the things we've got to name. So we've got to name a horse, we've got to name the town, which we can do with a sign, and we're going to name something nugular, probably a future glow squid. So what we might do is we might actually just go into the claim, flan, and what's it called again? Menu. And we'll name the town. It was oh no, Fredopolis. So if we leave and come back again, it should say, oh no, Fredopolis. Or in fact, we could even say Fredopolis and oh no as the subtitle text. Let's do that. I'll just say oh no on that one. Alright, so let's just give that a quick test, make sure it works. And do we have rockets? We have rockets. There we go. Zora, that's just for you, if you're still lurking. So we can call that one done. Apollos. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. So we'll run out. Well, we'll just glide out and we'll come back in. There you go. Zora, we have done the Ono Fredopolis as per the Redeem. So if you'd like to name something on the town next time, we'll be doing this town in 2 weeks' time, but we'll also be doing another world next weekend at the same time. So let's get ourselves... let's make this one red to say we've done it. Actually, let's go green. Do we have a green dye? We don't have cactus here, do we? No, we don't. We got some back at spawn. We'll just grab... we'll do that between streams. We'll mark that one off as green to say it's done. Let's go with red for the moment for the ones that haven't been done. That's probably a better way to do it. Easier. So that one is still to go. And we've got to do a horse. We need a horse first. So the red ones are still to do, and the white one is done. Obviously, we need to expand the borders of Fredopolis. But those are done. Nice. So, let's go. Okay. And we'll go into... There we go. It looks good. Alright, so we'll get a screenshot of that. And then we'll get into our outro screen. And we'll get some music going. Cobblestone Generator by Apollo Music. And I'll just have a quick look on the Twitch side of things and we'll see who we can raid out to. And on the YouTube side, once the music's finished, I'll finish up the stream. I'll say a quick thank you to my paid patrons, the Fantastic Soap, Oniaro, and Catsmith. Thank you for continuing to be paid patrons. And if you'd like to join them, you can, of course, go to my Patreon. But not too worried about that at the moment. All right, let's have a look at who's available to raid out to. All right, looks like we got Origami Tiger. Who else have we got? We'll go with following. Looks like Origami Tiger and Mr. Lazy MC. So, I don't think we've rated out to Mr. Lazy MC before, or recently. So they're doing Minecraft Hardcore Kingdoms 2.0. And they've also said family in their description, so it sounds like they're probably a good one to go to. We'll raid out to them. We'll just get our little raid call ready to go in the description here. Okay, and we'll just say TechEd raid with the TechEd logo, if we're able to chat. So it'll be in the Twitch chat for you. Just copy that and feel free to join in the raid. We'll wait for the break in the music and we'll do the raid at that point. Alrighty. If you don't want to stick around for the raid, that is fine as well. Alright. And we'll go for Mr. Lazy MC. Alrighty. Thank you all for being part of the stream and the raid, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. On the YouTube side, thank you for watching, and that'll be it for this week. There's more streams coming on Tuesday and Thursday.